is that today I can give you an overview of how we are going to do it. I can also share the timetable of when we are going to do it and also explain the different activities that we are going to do during the semester in order for you guys to pass your exams. So that's what we are going to do today. Then after the lecture today, I will share with you guys the timetable of when you can expect different lectures to happen, and then we can start on our academic journey. So my name is James from Varsity Unlimited Tutors. I am a private tutor who helps students so that they can pass their university life. So I help students that do their advanced diplomas. I help students that are doing their degrees, their NQF7. I also help students that are doing their postgrad, their NQF8. I also help even up until PhD level, right, where students are doing research and etc. So even after you've completed your degree, if you want to pursue your postgrad and you still need my help, or you want to pursue your PhD and you still need my help, you can always call on me. I will always be available. So I do not work alone. I work with other tutors. I've got a group of tutors that I manage. It's just that I am the first, I'm the one who does the advertising, and I also teach some of the modules. But there are some modules where I'm not the expert. So, for example, IT, I'm not a programmer myself. So, I do have a tutor who does programming who will take those specific modules for me, etc. Right. So, the most important thing for you to pass your degree, you need to pass the assessments. That's the first thing that you need to get into your head. For you to pass your degree, you need to pass your assessments. If you fail your assessments, it means you are repeating the semester. If you do not submit your assessments in time, it means you are repeating the semester. So please do not fail your assessments. Do not submit your assessments late. Right? It means you are going to fail the semester. So this is what we do in order to help you to pass the assessments and submit them in time. Right. So there are three assessments that you are expected to do. There is formative assessment number one, there is formative assessment number two, there is an online summative assessment, which is basically an exam. Right. Formative assessment number one, it's going to be a quiz. Formative assessment number two is also going to be a quiz. This quiz is multiple choice question where your lecturer is asking you a particular question so that he can check if you have been reading your study module, if you have been following and understanding what is in your study module. So what we typically do is we will do these assessments with you because we want you guys to pass these assessments. We want you to get 100% on this assessment and 100% on this assessment because both of these assessments contribute 40 marks to your total semester mark. So which means that if you already have 40 marks, even if you get like 60% in the exam, you will still get a distinction at the end of the day. So that's the idea, that we want you to get 100% on the assessment. So we are going to help you to do these assessments so that you pass them very, very well. Then, in addition to helping you to do the assessment, we have got weekly classes where we will go through your study guide, where we will go through past exam papers in order for you to prepare for the exam at the end of the semester. So your exam is 5, not 8 hours, sorry, it's 5 hours from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the end of the semester. It's online and you will be invigilated by a camera. Right? So we expect you to get at least 50 out of 100 in your exam. So those are the assessments that you are expected to do. Now, each of you, you are doing different degrees, right? So as you're doing your different degrees, you will be doing different modules. Some of the modules we will meet together because it's the same module. Some of the modules would meet separately because there are different modules. Other people are not doing it. So, for example, if you're doing Bachelor of Business Administration, you'll be doing these four modules. So you can see that the assignments, you're expected to do them in April, and in May. So all of the assignments between 14 April and 4 May, you should have completed the first assignment. Then between 5 May and 25 May, you should have completed the second assessment. So like I said, please do not miss your assessments, because if you miss your assessments, it's an automatic fail. And then your exams will be in June, right at the end of what? Right at the end of May. That's when you'll be doing your exams in the month of June. Right. So this is for those that are doing business administration. So some of you will be doing IT. These are the modules that you'll be what? That you'll be doing. So you can see introduction to business management is the same with business administration. So it means that we have one tutor who's going to take you through that module. Then we have another tutor who takes you through end user. Another tutor who takes you through computer programming, Java programming. Another tutor who does calculations with you guys when you do analytical techniques. Then I myself, I take you guys for microeconomics, because that is my specialty. I teach microeconomics and introduction to financial management. Then some of you guys, you are doing corporate communication, right? Do I have it here? Yes, you're doing corporate communication, which means you also need classes for introduction to corporate communication and introduction to communication science. So we will arrange all of those different classes so that we all are happy. Right. Then, in terms of the price, so you are expected, because these classes, they're going to take time. So we're going to do the classes from now, starting from Sunday up until the end of May. So that is March, April, and May. Right? That is 3 months. So the whole 3 months we'll be doing assignments, or we'll be doing lectures on a weekly basis. So, for example, every single Sunday at 8 p.m., we'll be doing microeconomics essentials from Sunday this week up until end of May. Right. So as we are doing these assessments, the payments that I'll be expecting, it's 800 Rand for the entire module, right? Which means if you want all four of your modules, it means you are paying 3,200 Rand. Then you can do installments. If you can't pay the full amount, the whole 3.2 at once, you can pay in installments. You can do installments over 2 months, over 3 months, over 4 months. That's up to you. You can just text me, James, I'll be paying in installments, and we agree on what your installments will be. Then I'm expecting you guys to make your deposit on the 15th of March. Your first deposit should be done by the 15th of March, because after the 15th of March, I won't be taking any more students. So if you can't pay by the 15th of March, please make sure you communicate with me. James, I really want to join the classes, but I'll only be able to pay maybe 17 March. Is that fine? So that I do not remove you from my groups. Right? So that is the fee. That is the cost of this. So remember, this cost covers all of the lessons that we're going to do, exam preparation, where we do past exam papers together. It also covers help with assignment 1 and assignment 2. Remember the quiz, the KCQ that we're going to do together. It also is covered in this cost that I have highlighted. Then in terms of the timetable, this is the expected timetable. There are some modules that are not on this timetable for a reason. I will explain it, but this is the expected timetable. Every Sunday, I will be doing a class at 8 o'clock for microeconomics and at 6 o'clock for introduction to financial management. So you know the modules that you are doing. So that's the ones that you will be attending. So I will create groups for each module. Then every Tuesday, we'll be doing classes for business mathematics and also for fundamentals of programming, Java, right? And also project management. Every Wednesday, we'll be doing classes for introduction to business management, right? Every Thursday, we'll be doing classes for end user, for digital transformation, and for analytical techniques. Take note of the times. So I will share this timetable in the group so that you can save it. So if you have a module that you are studying that is not part of the current timetable, don't worry. We are going to create a timetable for it later on, because right now there is like 3 of you guys in the class. you will notice that around the 15th, by the 15th, there will now be maybe 50 guys in the class. So some classes, we start them a little bit later after we have received more students. We don't start them without students. So we'll start them a little bit later when we have received a little bit more students. But as for now, we are going to start from next week. These I highlighted here, we're actually going to do them from next week. Then the week after that, it will be the same timetable, but it will add more classes that are currently not there on the timetable. I believe that's clear. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I just wanted to highlight for today. So those are the classes that we'll be doing starting from Sunday for your first year. We'll help you with your assignments so that you can pass your assignments. We'll help you to prepare for the exam. We'll do past exam papers together. Most of the students that we take through the classes, they pass usually even with distinctions. So you don't need to worry. Then some of you may, what about the textbook, James? Some textbooks will provide you, but the honest truth is that if you attend the classes and read the notes, because the notes that we have, we prepared them from the textbooks, you will be fine even if you do not buy textbooks. But there are some textbooks that will provide where we believe it's necessary for you to have the particular textbook. For example, like economics, there might be some areas where I will need you guys to go through particular section in the textbooks. I will provide the online textbook for that. So after every class, we will record the class and we'll send it guys to you in case maybe you did not find time to attend the class. We will also be sending notes for those classes. Are there any questions for me before we dismiss each other for today? Any questions?
All clear.
Okay. Oh, it's fine. So I'll see you guys on Sunday. We are doing unit number 1, microeconomics. So if you want, you can study ahead. You can look in your study guide. You go through unit number 1. So that's what we'll be looking at on Sunday. We're just looking at introduction to economics, explaining the different concepts that are important when you are studying economics. So thank you guys for coming through. Have a pleasant evening.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Bye.